This is a standing calf raise. One of the biggest things to remember on this and all calf exercises is to get a full stretch. I see so many people in the gym that load up the weight and do these little half reps at the top, and they have toothpick calves. So full stretch, full contraction is more important than anything, and then trying to do as much weight as possible, keeping that form. All right, most of you guys know calves for some people are pretty hard to grow. So real quick, I'll give a tip on that. Anytime I've had somebody with weak calves that could not grow, this has always worked. 2 times a week, usually Monday, Thursday are good times. Monday, seated calves, 3 sets of 10, standing calves, 3 sets of 10. Thursday, seated calves, 3 sets of 20, standing calves, 3 sets of 20. If you do that every week and try to progress in weight with your form, they will grow. If not, let me know, because then we'll have to figure something else out. Now for standing calves, like I said, full stretch is important. Full stretch contraction is important for any muscle, but especially the calves. A lot of people don't go down all the way. They'll go down halfway and back up. You know, you guys that have trained with me know that I really like doing pulses and quarter reps, but I usually like those from the bottom of the movement, not the top. But full reps are important. So put the ball of your foot on the back edge best you can. That way you can pivot off of that and come down. Locking your legs or not, that's up to you. Some sets I'll lock my legs, some sets I won't. You guys, once again, that have worked with me know I'm not big on locking legs for too long, because if you've ever been in the military, you do that long enough, you fucking pass out. So be careful, don't force lock them, but if you straighten your legs on it, shouldn't hurt anything. I like to keep a little flex, and then if I don't get a good stretch, I'll lock my legs out a little bit. So play with that and see which one feels better for you. But when you get the ball of the foot on the back edge, you want to come all the way down, drop that heel, let the weight stretch out, and then come up all the way to full extension. Like I always say, up on your tiptoes, because that's how it should feel like you're up on your tiptoes when you come up. If you cannot do those 2 things, lower the weight. This is not an ego thing. This isn't a deadlift. Nobody gives a shit how much you can calf raise. So this particular machine, normal stance, I guess for me about shoulder width, about like that. Come up, balls of feet on the back edge, stance about shoulder width. Drop your heels until they will not drop any further. You'll feel that stretch. And then come up, all the way up like this, and pause. Come down, hold it for a second, come up, pause. Do it just like that. What I don't want to see is just doing this, okay? There is a time and place for that, but it's towards the end of the set when you can't do anymore and you're trying to get a little extra out of it. If you have one calf that's smaller than the other or weaker, when you do your calf raises, focus on that one. For me, it's my left calf. It's a lot smaller than my right. So when I press, I use the right one to guide it, and I try to do most of my pressing with my left. Well, most of my extension, calf extension with the left. So like I said before, calves are difficult to grow. So I like to use some methods to extend the set on these, usually on the last set or last 2 sets. I don't just do 10 and then stop and go home. I'll usually do the amount of reps, I'll do a full stretch, then I'll do some pulses, full stretch, maybe some more, and then I'll come up and start doing some negatives. I'll demonstrate it. So let's imagine I'm on my last rep and I can't do any more, but I want to take it further. So if I come up, and I come down, I can't do any more. I'll go down and stretch. And then I'll just do pulse from the bottom, like 10. And if those pulses were easy, I'll start doing them slower, like this. And just try to get them to burn. You want them to burn as much as possible. And when I can't do any more, I'll help myself up. And then just negative down. And like I said, my left calf is weaker, so what I'll do is I'll concentrate that negative on the left calf and just kind of use the right calf to guide it. And then if I'm feeling froggy, I'll even do some more pulses at the bottom and I'll let go. So once you get to the end of the set, those are techniques you can use to extend it to try to get some more, because everybody knows the further you push across that barrier, the more results you're going to get out of it.